welcome back to my channel, Learn Smart Coding. In this video, we're going to see how to interact with the data using the Azure SDK for .NET. If you're not from the .NET background, you have plenty of other SDKs for Java, Python, Node.js and other languages, which we will talk about in the end of the session. So I'm going to give a quick demo in the code and then I'll go through one by one. Come, let's get started. I've opened up a sample application. You can see the entire code from the GitHub, but let's focus on how we are doing this. So there is a logo file and there is a simple file to upload HTML file. So we're going to use those and create a container, blob, and then upload these files over there. And we're also going to list the containers blobs. So the first one is the create container. So before we go there, first we need to apply a connection string. So that's in the to-do list. So how do we get the connection string? Back on the portal, click on the access keys under the security and you can click on show keys. You can see the key and the connection string. Just copy one of the connection string for now and paste it here. So this has the default endpoint protocol, the container name, the storage account name and everything else. I'm going to start my application. The first one is creating the container and uploading the blob. So if you step down, there is a client library called blob service client. So we created using our connection string, and using that there is a method called get blob container and you pass on the blob container name. And using that container client, we are going to see whether a particular container is available or not. If not, it will create. That's why it is create if not access method. And it's gonna create, it's created. And let's create a blob client. Using the blob client, we can upload the blobs and read the blobs. So now what we are going to do is we are going to upload the file to upload file. So this coding will upload both the files and the image. Let's go back to the container and see the container authors are already created and you can see the index.html has been uploaded successfully. Now let's go back and do the next method. The next method is the list containers with their blob. So if you go inside this, I'm going to create the same blob service client using our connection string. And once it is created, we are going to get all the blob container details. So this will retrieve only the metadata of the blob container, not everything. So it's going to go through each one and list down our name. The first one that we had was authors, so that's why I was seeing this. And inside the author container, it's going to go through every single blob and list down those names. The index.html was one of the name, and it's going to go through further, and we also had a sample one which we saw in the previous demo, and this is also going to every single file inside the sample, which we had a logo, we had a similar index.html file. And let's quickly go through everything and then let's see how it looks in the console. You can see it is clearly showing what we went through and what are the other files that was listed. So we created a author and then we uploaded and then we are listing everything. Great. The next one that we are going to see is the download. So the download method is going to download the blob itself from particular blob that we want, and it is going to save it in the local. You have all the codes in the GitHub. You don't need to worry about it. You have to just understand how to use to create all these things. Great. The next thing that we need to do is the cleanup. And the code that you see in the delete container will take some time to delete the container. But let's take a look at the portal and see how to delete it. I'm inside the storage container. I clicked on the container and click on delete. So this will delete this container from the storage account. Great. You cleaned up everything, and you can go to this URL and see different SDK for this Azure storage. One is the .NET, and you have other languages: Java, JavaScript, Python, C++, Android, iOS, and many more. And you can also go to this URL and you can get all the sample code which is from the official Microsoft site. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like it, share it, comment it, and never forget to click on the bell icon.